But one of my favorites is, where have I created incredible messes? Where did it all go wrong? Because often what's happening there is you're using your value creation mechanism poorly. You've used it at the wrong time, in the wrong amount. You've used it to protect yourself. The self-protective mechanisms we use are often the very thing that we are the best at, because our strengths are also our weaknesses.
Sure.
Those aren't two different lists. We ask people to go into those processes and really sit with themselves and begin to dialogue about this. And it's almost like learning a language. They start out not knowing how to speak of this, and then they start to babble a bit, but as we find language for it and we find words that they like and ideas that matter, we can then start to pull this together into this idea of how you create value. And one of the central things we'll do is we'll ask them to describe this as a tool. One guy described himself as a magnifying glass.
Yep.
Because he could recognize that he has a unique ability to see deeply into things. The problem is he'd be sitting in meetings, he was an executive, and he'd be sitting in meetings and someone would bring up an idea and he'd just look deep
Zoom
into it
in, yeah.
and pick the whole thing apart as though the magnifying glass was using the sun to burn it in. Like he would start fires in these meetings.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to make it better.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, dude, you're melting
That's
people down.
interesting, yeah.
Wrong use, right?